Imagine this. It's the end of the quarter, and your sales team is rushing to close deals. Suddenly, the CRM system crashes. Phones light up, emails pour in, and frustration grows by the minute. In that moment, what your employees and customers need most isn't just a technical fix. They need a trusted first point of contact who can respond quickly, communicate clearly, and restore confidence while the system gets back online. That is the role of the service desk, and it is inseparable from effective incident management. Without it, small interruptions become major crises, and frustration turns into lost revenue and damaged trust. Before we dive in, let me ask you to take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with classmates or colleagues. And think about this. What's the worst IT outage you've personally experienced, and how did the organization respond? Drop your story in the comments. It's those real-world moments that make these lessons come alive. This is Chapter 9, Service Desk and Incident Management. In BCIS 5304, this chapter matters because it sits at the heart of IT service management. For managers, the service desk isn't just a technical function. It's a communication bridge between business users and IT, and it shapes how people perceive the quality of service. Incident management, meanwhile, is the structured process that ensures services are restored as quickly as possible, minimizing disruption and keeping the business running smoothly. Together, they form one of the most visible and impactful aspects of ITIL 4 in practice. Let's begin with the service desk. ITIL 4 defines it as the single point of contact between the service provider and users. But it's more than a helpline. The service desk represents the face of IT, blending customer service skills with technical awareness. A well-run service desk builds trust by listening to users, logging issues accurately, and communicating status updates consistently. In practice, that means when an employee calls about a locked account, they don't just want the problem fixed. They want to feel heard, valued, and confident that someone is taking responsibility. From a managerial standpoint, the service desk is a strategic asset because it influences user satisfaction, employee productivity, and the credibility of IT as a whole. Now let's connect this to incident management. An incident, in ITIL terms, is any unplanned interruption or reduction in the quality of a service. Incident management is the practice of restoring normal service operation as quickly as possible, reducing business impact, and ensuring that disruptions are handled consistently. Where the service desk provides the human connection, incident management provides the structure. Together, they ensure that every issue is logged, categorized, prioritized, diagnosed, escalated if necessary, and resolved, all within agreed service levels. Think about how critical this is for business continuity. A locked account may be a low-priority incident resolved at the service desk, while a payment processing outage is a high-priority incident escalated to senior engineers. In both cases, incident management provides a framework that balances speed, accuracy, and accountability. Managers often measure performance here using key indicators like average resolution time, first call resolution rates, and SLA compliance. These metrics aren't just numbers. They're signals of whether IT is delivering value and whether users feel supported. One of the strengths of ITIL 4 is how it situates these practices within the service value chain. The service desk is central to the engage activity because it facilitates communication, feedback, and relationship building between users and IT. Incident management, meanwhile, is part of deliver and support, ensuring services remain reliable and resilient. Both practices connect directly to business operations, shaping how quickly teams recover from disruptions and how effectively they can serve customers. This episode is based on content from the course textbook, Mastering ITIL 4 and ITSM for Grad Students, Projects, and Certification Success by Dr. Joseph H.Schuessler. To make this practical, let's consider an example. A global retailer experiences an outage in its online ordering system during peak holiday shopping. Customers flood the service desk with complaints. The service desk staff log each incident, communicate with customers about what's happening, and escalate the issue to the infrastructure team. Incident management kicks in with diagnostic checks, identification of the failed database cluster, and a failover to a backup system. Within an hour, services are restored. Customers may not love the outage, but they remember that the company responded quickly, communicated openly, and recovered efficiently. That combination, human connection plus structured response, is what makes service desk and incident management indispensable. As managers, your role is to ensure these practices don't just exist, but that they are resourced, measured, and continuously improved. That means investing in training for service desk staff, adopting automation for routine incidents, and ensuring escalation paths are clear and effective. It also means reviewing incident data for trends, feeding insights back into problem management, and using service desk feedback to inform service design. In other words, this isn't just about putting out fires. It's about learning from them to prevent the next one. Thank you for watching. Here's a question I'd like you to reflect on. How does your current or previous organization treat the service desk? As a reactive call center or as a strategic partner in delivering business value? Share your perspective in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment so we can keep building this learning community together. Remember, great service isn't an accident. It's communicated, restored, and improved. Until next time, make every incident an opportunity to build trust and deliver value.